I'll take the example of sunflower. So actually it teaches us to follow the leader, or I would say the giver in this case, which is the sun. So if you take a look, it definitely follows the sun all throughout the day. And what it teaches us is obviously a couple of things. One is you have to look up to the leader or teacher in this case, and simply have the faith that they will actually teach you, or whatever they do will be beneficial for you in life. And the second thing is, of course, while you are following the sun, you also intake the other elements, like nutrients from earth and water, and also sunlight, to have the photosynthesis, and along with that grow yourself in life. And apart from that, you also look very colorful, so that it gives joy to others who see you. And also learn from you that when you follow and process, you also grow along with it. So apart from this, okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And let's take Rajesh sir. Hello. Hi, Rajesh sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, every flower has different color and different like smell also. Different smell. And if I relate with this word with teachers, then every teacher is unique and every teacher gives different inputs inside us. So flower is beautiful. So because when flower grow up in the inside a garden, then it looks beautiful. So our life is also like that. It should be beautiful and it should be happy always. And in the morning, whenever we see a flower, we feel pleasant and we feel a fresh weather and we feel freshness because of beautiful flowers and beautiful beautiful flowers and different colors of flowers. So that's all about from my side.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You took almost. Let's take Ashutosh. Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, sir. Yeah, flowers. Means what flowers can teach us?
Yes.
See, we can learn from everything, but when it comes to flowers, you can see. Means I have seen most of the flowers grow in between the thorn. So even in if it is in thorn and it is giving smell, good smelling, and positivity in environment, so we have to learn from it. Like if you are facing some challenges in your life, you must spread only positivity around yourself. That is what life is. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Anyone? Rajesh, sir?
Yes, I just told now Binay sir, I think.
You are done?
Yes, yes, I have
Okay,
done.
okay, Vinay sir. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. Okay. So, just come. So I just saw this word flower. So flow, earth. So flow is like kind of. I just want to connect it. It's a like flow, like river. Flow. So it's also like we can see flow of this kind of like nature has given to them. So how they flow it, and like we are followers of these flowers. So if I want to connect, flowers is reflect our life also. So how it connects, I just want to say,
You are mute, sir.
Sir, you are talking on mute.
become and will have a different kind of colors, different kind of fragrance, and timeline also. Some flowers become like comes in 2 months, 3 months, or some flowers are also Replacia or something that comes in like 12 years. I don't know how many years after.
Okay.
So it reflects our life. how we want to take, but they have also those cycles,
Sir,
path. Yeah,
sorry to interrupt. Like 1 minute, sir, done. 1 minute is done. Hi, Rohan. Would you like to speak on what you learned from flower?
Hello.
Yes. Just a
So
request.
what?
Like we all are into video mode. So if you are okay with that, can you please turn on your video mode? And you will get only 1 minute to speak what you learned from this flowers, and any flower.
So, so just now I joined. So can I take 5 minutes
No.
after some time?
No,
Can I?
I mean, I mean, it's not just a single topic. There are a lot to come. So you just have to speak for 1 minute only. If you,
Okay, sir. So what's the topic?
it's that learning from flower. What you learned from flower.
Acha. What I learned from flowers.
Whatever comes in your mind
Yeah,
after
whatever.
seeing the flower.
Okay. So like flowers are something. Like flowers are something. If you will, if you will do something wrong with flowers, then then also they will not do anything. They will give you only happiness. So like we should also do the same. If anyone is doing something wrong with us, then we should also become like flowers. That's it. Only that thing came in my mind.
Okay, that was nice.
Great, great.
So it's my turn. Like it's let me see the time.
Mohit, it's your turn.
So it's okay, 12:45. So flower teaches lot of things in our life. Like one of the major, one of the major thing which it teaches, like uh, uh, whenever it gets, whenever it's plucked from its tree. So then also they give their they give their smell, the pleasant smell. And whenever the lot of flowers, like when we are doing any puja, then we do a mala kind of thing. So during that time, whenever those mala, or it is, whenever you are around the flower, it refreshes, it gives a different pleasant smell, and simultaneously it feels you refreshing. And after that, as soon as the day ends, like they get like वो मुरझा जाते हैं, and then what happens is like with every day they come up with a new fragrance, with a new and ready to give. So thank you. And yes, the next topic, what you learn from Hmm. Yes, are you able to see trees? Trees plays a vital role whenever the time, whenever the topic of flower comes, tree comes automatically to our mind. It get automatically related to them. So let's start with this only. What you learn from trees, those things are around you. The today's session will be all learning from whatever there in around you only. So that like it would remind you, like it will remind you, like you have to, what you have to do and what is your goal. That will define you and will remind you of what your destination is. So what you learn from trees. Yes, Abhay sir.
Yeah. Okay. So trees are the most essential part of our life because they give us food, which is required for our survival. Apart from that, they also give shadow, and they also give the most vital element, which is oxygen, which is required for our survival as well. So trees, as you say, are the vegetation of life. They help us to maintain the ecological balance of life. including giving shelter to various birds. And they also bear fruits, which are again enriched with vitamins and nutrients, which are again essential for our survival. So, in short, without trees, we cannot survive, and they are the most essential. I would say they are life itself for us, and I also believe that they are the living things, and not like many people would think they are not non-living thing because they don't move. So they have life, they breathe air, they generate food, and
Yes, sir.
they also keep us fit. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes. So let's take Ashutosh. Hello, Ashutosh.
Yes, trees are very important for human beings' life, like we are, because they take our uh, uh, means toxic gases like carbon dioxide and our motor vehicles bad monoxide, and in place of that they give us oxygen that is very essential for us to take a fresh air, and that is the base of our life, oxygen. Because you can see water that is also made up of oxygen and hydrogen. Apart from it, these are like Abhay sir said, it gives us fruits and so many types of medicines, and we also take some rest under the shade of the tree.
Okay.
It is also very important for animals and birds
Yes, yes.
to maintain nature's balance.
Yes, yes. Edwin, it was very rightly pointed by you. So let's take another participant. Yes, Rajesh sir.
Yeah, trees are the biggest giver, and it gives fruits, branches, everything, and it sacrifices its whole life for someone else. And I can say trees never compare with any other tree, because every tree has a different shape and different size, and they lost their leaves, but they don't. They always wait for the season, because there are some one of season on which they lost the leaves, and then again they wait for the season, then when it will come. So we should wait for the right time in our life. If anything happen in our life, we should wait for the right time, like tree. And trees are the biggest giver, and we always take from everything we take from tree, but we never give anything. And because of the things, now we are surviving for oxygen, because we cut the tree whenever we need, as per our desire and as per our needs. We just cut
Okay.
down, and we never thought to debone it.
Yes, yes. Hmm. Yes, actually, we are doing very much wrong with those trees. And let's take Vinay sir. Hello, sir.
Okay. So so trees are a big teacher, to, and we can, learn from them. So trees are kind of like teacher. How it? So I just want to explain that. So we know tree has a root. There are stems, trunk, and there are leaves, branches. You know, as the root are deep, they will grow big. So they tell us like how deep we will grow like in our life. So this is one, one major principle we learn from them. The big, trees, they have a fruits, and now when they give fruits, they also, come down. So they are very polite. So as human, we are like more polite. We will be uh, we will be have a like kind of fame, or like we will be polite, then we will grow. So this is also second thing which we learn. So I don't know time has gone or not. So these two things I just want to say. So
Okay.
as a teacher, yeah.
So, okay. So let's take Rohan sir. Hello, Rohan.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
So the two things which I learned from tree. The first is grow silently, and the second patience. See, like like what happened? Tree grow very silently, and I think we should also do the same. If we should also grow silently, we should not. So it's the first thing, and the second thing, patience. Like if you will see tree, then they have more patience level because they grow they grow in many years, you know, many years, 10 years, 20 years. And if you will see human being, then we don't have patience of we want to grow, we want to achieve many things only in 2 3 years. So only these two things I learned from trade.
Okay. So Rajesh sir is pending, I think. Yes, Rajesh sir.
No, I have done.
Okay.
It's your
Anyone
turn,
left?
I think.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. 55. Okay. So talking about the trees, like a few days back, I was reading a book wherein it was written like if you want to change a fruit, you need to change your roots. I mean, it's just a wonderful. I mean, it just. It just went inside till my heart. Like it just touched my heart. Like it was very rightly said. Like जो दिखाना है. I mean, whatever you want to become, you have to change within yourself, not the others. You have to start within from yourself, and from there only you will able to make. I mean, whatever you want to achieve, that will definitely be uh, taken care of automatically. And the second thing is like it was very rightly said by everyone that trees plays a very vital role in giving oxygen, and it completely gives us like it gives us shade. And if I talk about the coconut tree, it's a kalpavruksha. Like why we call it kalpavruksha? Because it gives us a lot of things, and the complete tree is being used. Okay, so hi Mayank, hi Uma ma'am. Today's topic is what you learn from the picture on the screen. So, Uma ma'am, just request you that what you learn from the trees, and you will get 1 minute to speak. So, your time start now.
So I have just entered the session. So it was an impromptu speech virtually for me.
For everyone, I think.
Happy Teachers.
Happy Teachers Day.
So as I was just listening to a few sentences from Mohit. So he says trees like coconut trees, they are called kalpavriksha. Yes, very true. Every part of the coconut is useful to man. Be it the bark, be it the stem part or the branches, then the main coconut itself, the tender coconut, and also the, the water which we drink when we are thirsty. So every part of the coconut tree is useful to us. So like that, what can we learn from the coconut tree? It is a kalpavriksha, means it is a boon to everybody. It is a source provider of happiness and joy to everybody. So we also should learn from the coconut tree to be like that. We should provide whatever we can to others, whatever is best in our capacity. We should learn to give to others.
Yes,
once
ma'am.
you start giving, you also become a kalpavriksha.
Yes,
Is it?
ma'am, definitely, yes. So, let's.
So
Sorry
let
to
us all
interrupt.
learn from nature to be like givers always. Once you learn,
Yes,
automatically you will start receiving
it was very rightly
without
said,
expecting
ma'am.
anything.
Yes, ma'am. It was very
Yes.
rightly said. Like not about the kalpavruksha only, but every tree, whichever tree you get, like every tree is. They are in the sense of kalpavruksha only. So thank you, ma'am. Let's take Mayank, ma'am. Yes, Mayank. Hello, Mayank.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Ma'am, you cannot go. There are a lot of things to come. मयंक, हाँ, आपको आज का टॉपिक ये है कि जो भी आपको स्क्रीन पे जो दिख रहा है, जैसे कि अभी ट्रीज दिख रही है, तो ट्रीज पे आपको 1 मिनट बोलनी है जो आप ट्रीज से सीख रहे हो आपके डेली लाइफ में, या फिर आपने जो सीखा है. So this is what the topic is about. तो आज का अभी का जो टॉपिक है वो है ट्री. आपका 1 मिनट मिलता है and your time starts now.
Trees is their trees gives to air, and there is very harmful. There are many trees is taking medicine, using taking their medicines. There many trees give fruits and vegetables to use to good health, and there many way of life. It's take natural things of life. You can you can use in any time that trees gives us. What trees always gives us air.
Yes, Mike. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was very wonderful. I mean, that was very rightly said that it gives us pure air. So when we talk about trees, they need something to grow, like food and a lot of things they need. So taking our next essential thing which are required for everyone, like no one can live without that. Not even a trees, not even a human being. So I mean, it's a water. I mean, it's a waterfall. So let's take Uma ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So water, sunshine, then sunlight is very essential. Water is essential for a plant to grow, and the correct amount of soil, the nurturing, everything is necessary for a plant to grow well. But what about the trees in the forest? Who gives the nourishment? God is there to take care, is it not? So whereas in our houses we nourish it well, just like our children. But in the forest, God is the provider, He is the nourisher, He takes care of everything. So just like that, we have mentors in our lives, we have gurus, we have spiritual gurus, we have teachers, we have our parents who all form the foundation, and they are the guiding spirits in our life who nourish us. And there are people who don't have such mentors and gurus, but they also grow. So where do they get the experience from? From life. Yes, life is the best teacher, where you learn from experience. That is your best teacher. So if you don't have mentors or gurus or people, they don't also, where do they learn from life? So life is where you learn every day. Every day is a learning process. But to death, we are learning every day. And just like the plant is being nurtured, we are lucky enough to be nurtured by this group also. And I'm very thankful for having to Mohit and Abhar and Robinji and many other mentors like Ratish sir who are nurturing us. And I am thankful for the universe to have connected me with such a powerful group. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for joining us. So let's take Mayank then. Hello, Mayank. What waterfall teaches us? Mayank.
Hello.
Yes. Waterfall हमें क्या सिखाती है? झरना.
Waterfalls gives waterfalls like explain.
कुछ भी बोलो, जो मन में आ रहा है वो बोलो. 20 seconds are already been passed.
हमें मतलब तैरना खुशी देती है. रिसेंटली माइंड में नहीं आ रहा है.
जल्दी.
हाँ, I don't know about.
जो मन में आ रहा है वो बोलिए सर. Chalo, your times are up. So thank you. Let's check Ashutosh sir.
Okay, waterfalls. We can see the waterfalls are always in a running mode. It never stops. And you can also see waterfalls pick their speed whenever it stuck with any big rock. मीन्स जब भी उसके रास्ते में बड़ा सा कोई रॉक आता है तो उसकी स्पीड और बढ़ जाती है. So we can learn from that. If I get any challenges, big problem in our life, we should make our speed more of success. So we can learn it from there. Thank you.
Okay. So yes, Rajesh sir. Rajesh Dev.
Yes, sir. Waterfalls. Whenever waterfalls, it takes his or it finds his own way to go. So whenever we do mistake, we should find out way how to overcome from that mistake. And
Sir, ये तो हो गया ना sir.
people, yes, sir.
This has already been told by Ashutosh sir. If you like to bring something else.
Yeah, means whenever waterfalls, people use it. So in our life, means whenever we fall or whenever we fall, we should wake up again and we should use ourselves.
Hello. I think there is some technical issue with him. Let's take Rohan Jain. Hello, Rohan.
Hello.
Yes.
I think waterfall teaches us many things. Like the first thing, like if you will see waterfall, so it always find his way. So the same thing also should also happen with us. We should also find our way or destination. Like do that work which you love, like whatever is coming from your inside, do that thing. And the second thing, it never stop. It never stop. Like and the same thing also, and the same thing should also happen with us. We should also never stop. It doesn't matter how many problems are we facing, but we should never stop. That's it.
Okay. So yes, Rajesh Devji. Rajesh sir.
Yes, sir. Actually, I am facing network issues.
Yes, I know.
So waterfall
you
means
continue.
we should be like a water. Like we should move. We should not stop whenever we face problem. We should move and we should go ahead. Because that is more important than anything else. So in order to get the desire or in order to get the success, we should not stop anywhere. If there is any mistakes or if there is any obstacle comes in between the journey of our life. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yes. So in between the journey of our life, any obstacle come, we should not stop and just be like a water, and we should use. We should be used by someone else. We should create our life like that someone else can be helped by from us, like water, because water is life, and whenever we keep water in bottle, then we say, please give me a bottle of water. Whenever we keep water on glass, then we say, please give me a glass of water. So we should make ourselves like that.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Let's take who is pending. Abhay sir.
Okay. So waterfall teaches us the power they have, the power to cut through mountains, rocks, and eventually fall from a greater height. So they teach us to be powerful like waterfall. They also teach us to cut through a lot of obstacles that you face, so that you are able to clear of those obstacles and move into life. Also, while they move through all these rocks and terrain, they give away the dirt, so they come very pure and clean. So it's the same thing with life as well, that you have to actually flow with the pace of life and clear yourself if you have any dirt in your mind or thoughts, and come pure as water they fall. And also they teach us to be unique in the sense that whatever goes to greater heights also comes down with a fall.
Yes, sir.
So that also teaches us in life.
Yes,
Thank you.
So next is Vinay sir.
Mhm. Okay, so waterfalls, made from water. So already we have discussed about like what different properties we have that water have. So waterfall has a kinetic energy which can be transferred from any form which we want to use, and it has like a one kind of flow, that kinetic energy, and it is the main essence that we can learn from that. And this is that essence is main important, or like spirited spirit of feeling of thrive, how to be thrive. And if we want to say, it finds a way always, like whatever the way is coming, it becomes that. And that is like a main thing which we should learn. And according that situation we should be mold with that. And if you can, like, the solution of that water makes it's a very transparent, so and it is visible. So life is also kind of water that should be very transparent, and overflow, percolate, and find its base. And so this is biggest teaching from a waterfall. Yeah, thank you.
So talking about the waterfall, waterfall, when we observe, it falls from above to below. There will be always ups and downs in your life, and when people fall, they just get they get demotivated. So what we learn from waterfall, whenever whenever there is a depression in your life, so people will fall, and the waterfall teaches us like you should never stop, you should keep on going. And irrespective, as everyone highlighted, like one thing, like you should whatever comes to your way, you should just show your power, go with the full enthusiasm and hit those challenges and hurdles. And whatever maybe the result be, just be just do whatever you, whatever feel you would. And and yes, so let's take anyone pending.
Lalita ma'am.
Lalita ma'am, hello Lalita ma'am. मैम आज का टॉपिक, yes, happy teachers day to you. And today's session is all about, like,
thank you so much.
yes, learning from whatever the picture you are seeing on your screen, and you will get only 1 minute to speak. And your time starts now. Then you have to speak on what you learn from waterfall. You get 1 minute.
Waterfall.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, Lalita ma'am.
She has left. I think there might be an internet issue. So we can go ahead.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So let's take our new picture. When we talk about water, one thing which, wherever the water passes of that rainfall, the waterfall or wherever, it makes the soil fertile. And whenever the seeds are been plugged or been plowed in those soil, then it creates a vegetation, right? And that helps us to to gain our nutrients. So yes, your next topic is what you learn from vegetables. So let's take Rajesh sir.
Yes, sir. Vegetable is very good for our health, and yeah, vegetable is very good for our health. And the thing is that nowadays a lot of pesticides is used on vegetable, and it's very tough to find out which is organic and which is not organic. And that's the reason is the health condition is day by day deteriorating, and a lot of disease also come up. And I saw one episode of Satyam Jayate where from all over India a lot of farmers came in Satyam Jayate, and there was a session, there was an episode on farming, on organic farming, and it was totally related with vegetable. So vegetable is good, and we should not use any pesticides and all. And government also trying to do something for like kitchen garden. It's also one of step has taken by government, so that we can grow up our kitchen garden for our own health. So that's all about from my side.
Yes. So yes, Uma ma'am. Yes.
So here you're talking about soil, fertility, and then vegetables.
Yeah.
So if you talk about the fertility of the soil, only if the soil is fertile, when you sow seeds, it will grow well. So I want to compare this with a teacher. A teacher prepares the ground for the student to blossom into a good citizen. So when the soil is made fertile, the initial foundation is laid by the parent, and then the seed is being nurtured and sent to the school. And there, the farmer is the teacher, I should say. So she or he nurtures that seed and makes it blossom into a beautiful plant or a beautiful citizen. So it is the teacher who nurtures the plant and makes it a good vegetable for us to give back something to the society. So here, vegetables play a very important role in our life too. If you want to be healthy, you have to eat greens, you have to eat good vegetables. They are a source of vitamins. And just like that, we have to give vitamins and tonic to the society through our good deeds by being good citizens.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Vegetables plays a very vital role. And let's take Vinay sir. Hello, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir. It's you. Vinay sir.
Okay. Yes. So, so a vegetable. So they have a like a very different property, which we should learn. And what is that? We want nutrition, and how we can get. We can't get, like if we want to eat this sand or this fertile even like dust or whatever. But these vegetables, they grow in that land, and they have that property. They grasp and become nutritious. And when we eat, they give us like nutritions, and we grow. We can build whatever like we want in our life. So if that property we can see in our life, that property can uh, make us kind of person who is so I don't know what to say, but like that person will be great have this property. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, Lalita ma'am.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very well compared this by Uma ma'am. As we nurture the students in the school, the same way actually farmer nurture their land, and that we grown up this with this vegetables, and that vegetables plays very vital role in our life. We get all the type of nutrition from there. So we must eat that one green vegetables, and it helps us to grow and to think also that it help us to to grow our mind also, that everything that we required vegetables in our life, this one. And we even I am just interesting to grow that vegetables in this raw food in my kitchen garden also, that I'm just caring like a child. As we caring like a child from this kaise grow karna hai, and everything that we need to take care for this one. As we are growing that one, as we are just taking care for our child, that the same way each plants also required a care, and that everything. This from my side, we must eat green
Yes.
each and every day.
Yes.
Thanks.
So let's take Mayank. Hello, Mayank.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
You can use in medicines. Vegetable is very useful to take um, to take uh, 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 vegetable to you foods to use to eat healthy foods, and vegetables are very used in your gardeners, and uh, there there anywhere you can use the farmer can use most vegetable to uh, for uh, uh, wastage of vegetables are using.
Yes.
They use the farmer, and most.
यस मैम मैम टॉपिक ये था आज का कि आप सीखते क्या हो, वो यूज तो हम सब कर ही रहे हैं अपनी डेली लाइफ. ओके, सो थैंक यू फॉर टेकिंग पार्ट. लेट्स टेक राजेश सर.
Yes, sir, I have already done.
Okay, so take Asutosh sir.
Yes, sir. Vegetables. I am telling my experience. When I see vegetables like it is looking here, I feel so energetic, because there was a time in lockdown at my home there were no vegetables, and I was feeling like anything how to get some vegetables to cook at my home. So yes, it is a very essential part of our day-to-day life, and without it we can't expect our food. So like the vegetables is very essential for us, and it has become, we should also develop ourselves like that. Like if we are in any company, so someone feels like that vegetable is not at my home, and if that employee will not here, so how will my company run? You should become an important part of that company. That's how we can connect vegetable with ourselves.
Okay, yes sir. Abhay sir.
Okay, so today's topic about vegetables. Okay, vegetables teaches us that even if you are chopped, peeled, cut, or whatever you do to them, still they are useful to your life. So you can take example from them that probably some people may take advantage of you. So don't feel disheartened. Give whatever you can, so that the other guy can realize that he has taken disadvantage, but still that guy is giving, and that guy can be helped to become good in life. So they provide you nutrients even if they are boiled, peeled, cut, chopped, etc. whatnot. Thank you.
Talking about the vegetables, but since childhood we know that cartoon. I mean the spinach. I mean the Popeye. He just eats the spinach, and he gets all the. I mean he is able to fight with all the challenges. Similarly, like these vegetables help us to fight with those the germs and the bacterias and immune our system in the similar way. Like what we should do is like from one. I mean when you are giving things to others. I mean when you start teaching others, when you start giving more value to the people, I mean, that will immune them. Like they will, I mean, wherever they go, whichever path they choose for their career, that learning, what you have thought, they will keep them immune, right? And talking about Sampurna Ahar, like we get all the vitamins and the nutrients from there. So like after it's been, like it was very rightly said by Abhay sir. So you should be ready for everything, whatever may come to your way, and should start giving. I mean, should always be giving the. We always be ready for giving. So let's take something. Anyone pending? Okay. So let's take our. It's all about nature. Now, what is happening nowadays? These trees and jungles are being chopped, and हम लोग अब क्या कर रहे हैं कि सीमेंट की चादर बिछाई जा रहे हैं. Wherever we see, like there are cement everywhere. So starting with everyone, like wherever you see, you feel. If a garden has been prepared, the very first layer, they just dig the ground, and the very first layer is of cement only. So this is also one of the thing which is made from cement. Just a second.
Hello.
Yes, just a second. Yes. So taking our new topic, next topic is this. Roads. What you learn from here. So willingly, who is able to, who wants to speak first? Willingly come up and just speak it up. Yes, Lalita ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. That I just read the poem. That one roads are of two types. One is the long way and one is the short way to reach somewhere on the destination. So we must take the long road, and that to reach, never ever should go from the short roads to reach their destination, because without hard work you can't enjoy your success. That actually I want to speak.
Okay. So yes, Mayank.
Hello.
Yes.
Roads gives to take small distance to give their roads, and their many way of life to go anywhere, and you can go anywhere. If you road is not there, then you not go anywhere to. So you will take right decision in your life in the way of that I want to say.
Okay. So let's take Ashutosh sir.
That small steps gives us.
Yes.
Roads.
What road teaches us?
Okay. Can you pass it to anyone? Let me think first. I'm not getting anything.
Sir, जो आ रहा वो बोल दो, कोई बात नहीं.
Okay. So you can see how road struggles with lots of vehicles. We can see every day runs over them, but still it is giving us a way to go anywhere we want. So this level of patience and this level of hard work the road teaches us. We should learn about it.
Okay. Yes, Rajesh sir.
Yes, sir. In order to get the success, your road should be clear. Which way you should go and which way you should run, it should be clear. before you start the journey. Because if you don't clear about your road, then definitely you can't go ahead. After a few minutes or after a few days, you will stuck somewhere and you come back again. So your road and your vision should be clear whenever you start the journey. So that's it.
Uma ma'am.
So roads teach us many things. Roads is like a destination. We have a goal ahead of us. And while we are going, we should be focused. There will be cars on the way. There will be many vehicles, but don't lose your focus. You lay your focus on your final point or destination. So life is like that, full of bends, full of curves, full of twists. So you don't know whatever challenges you are going to face in life, it will be like that. It will not be a bed of roses. So there will be curves, there will be twists, there will be turns. So you have to be ready for everything. Face all challenges in life with a lot of grit and determination. How the road is strong, how the road is firm, how it gives a foundation for every vehicle to pass, like that. You should be strong and firm like a rock. Whatever challenges come, you just say, come, I will face you. And then challenges will run away from you. So that is what you have to learn from a road. It teaches you grit, it teaches you determination, it gives you the focus, and the journey of each person may be different. So don't compare your journey with others. Your journey is different, your life is different, and don't say they have achieved so much, I have achieved only little. Nothing like that. Don't compare. Each person's journey is different. Just have your focus, have your vision, and then success is yours. Be strong, face everything bravely, and success is yours.
Yes.
Road teaches us to be strong and determined.
Very
Yes,
well.
thank you.
Very well, sir. Yes, Vinay sir.
Sorry, you're saying to me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. So road. So they have a lot of learning lessons for our life. So I learn what sense of adventure they give us. So if we have that sense of adventure, we can. So they are still, but they reach to that path. So we can have a still patient, but still we can reach to that path where we want to reach. They give help, because people pass. So if we can help the people to reach them to their destination, that is like a great lesson we can learn from them. It is also like how road believes in themselves. So like if we can learn how believe in ourselves, be optimistic. So all these uh, true values can learn from these road. So yes, thank you.
Yes. Yes, Abhay sir.
Okay. Roads teaches us to have milestones in life. So any road you take, obviously you hit a milestone and then you reach your destination. They also give you directions in life, because if you have set a goal in life, obviously if you map the destination, there will be a road that will come ahead of you and it will give you direction to achieve the destination. So in short, it teaches you to have milestones, goals, destination, and achieve where you want to reach in your life. Thank you.
Yusuf sir, like today's session is all about what you are learning from the from the image in the screen, and you will get only 1 minute to speak, and the topic for now is roads. What you learn from roads. So
Okay, I will speak on the topic, and it's very nice topic to speak on, because the road teaches us so many things. A road teaches us resilience and persistence, because we use roads for every day, on a daily basis. And on the road there are turns and there are speed breakers also, and there are potholes also. But there will be it is all part of life. The road teaches us this is all part of life. But sometimes there will be speed breakers, but there will be reasons for that also. So we need to know the reason for that, and if there are speed breakers, then we have to slow down. But it is not like that we'll stop over there. So we'll slow down, but we'll move on and go ahead in our life. So problem is part of life. So there are a lot of vehicles on the road. Okay, they have their own vision, they have their own journey, but mine is mine. So everyone's journey is different from one another. Yeah, that's all about road.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yes.
So thank you.
Talking about roads, like
Yeah.
they just show us like they are just connected to each other. Everyone has their own vision, everyone has their own goal, but they have to face through the path, the same path. Some or the other way, this path will differ, but the situations remains the same, and
Yeah.
we have to keep on fighting whatever comes in your way. But your vision should be very much clear, and it should be clear that you have to reach your destination, and your way should be very much, your vision should be very much clear, and there are times when you don't know the path, so you have to go. You people don't initiate their initiatives, don't take the initiatives to grow. So people, like, they should take the initiative, they should reach wherever they can, and from there they will see their next step, like what to be done. So this is how the roads, like, teaches us. So the when it comes to road, how can we uh, forget this thing? Potholes. So what potholes teaches us? It's a funny type of thing, but take it. I thought, like, let's.
Okay, should I tell you?
Yes, definitely, sir.
Okay, okay. Spot holes, we can connect spot holes with our problems. So potholes, like, that can be repaired anytime. So our problems can be repaired. Okay, but it will take times to heal. So in this way we can connect with our life's problem with the spot holes on the road.
Okay. So yes, Abhay sir.
Hey, I am done, yaar.
Sir, this is new topic.
What is the topic?
Sir, potholes. What you learn from potholes.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought it's 11, so we should close.
Yes, definitely. Last slide is pending. Then we should definitely be closed. One thing that after this, that's the most important. That the complete session. The based on. So this is the last slide, like we will be talking on. Yes, Uma ma'am.
There will be potholes in roads. It is very common. So like that, challenges or obstacles are common in our life too. So how do we fill the potholes? You call a contractor, he just fills it with mud and with other gravels and makes it normal, like a smooth road. Just like that, we also have to fill the whatever obstacles or challenges are there. Find a solution. Every problem has a solution. Just go for it, find the solution, and then cross the hurdle, and you're done. So potholes are there everywhere. Challenges are there everywhere in life too. Just face it bravely. Just like a contractor repairs the potholes, you just take a wind or a curve and then cross the pothole. Be on the lookout for challenges or problems in life. Just be very alert, be cautious. Sometimes the potholes, if you don't watch them, you may fall down, you may get hurt. Like that, you have to be very cautious in life to be alert, and then any hurdle you can face. If you have the awareness and if you have the alertness and if you're cautious, you can face hurdles in life. That's it. And a very wonderful session organized by Mohitji with lot of correlation with Teachers' Day, that too, especially. So I could relate many of these to our life problems and with the hurdles which the teacher faces while teaching a student too. So you have a normal student, you have an above average student, you have an intelligent student, all varieties of students are there. So like that, he has catered to the taste of everybody here and has made it a wonderful session. Kudos to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ashutosh sir.
Yes, potholes. I would like to relate it with our negative surroundings or those people who are not feeding in our life any positivity. Like those negative people who always talk about negative things, like, or we can also say negative medias, some social media where we only see negative things. These are our potholes. Like these potholes make our journey late. If suppose we are going on a path, if road is very okay, so we will reach at that journey in 1 hour. But if there is lots of potholes, so that journey might be 1.5 hours. Like the same way, if in our life there are so many people who are negative, like these potholes, they can make our journey long. So we should avoid that type, or that type of people we can avoid, but these potholes we can't avoid, we should repair it. There is a big difference between both of them.
Okay. Hi Vinay sir.
Hi. So as because everybody's living things, because they live their life, and this life doesn't like very easy to go through. So everybody has a potholes in that, but how we can fix and move forward. So we can learn from these potholes. So as Uma ma'am said, like engineer or other person can call and fix. So same thing, like we can have our experience, or we can take help, our teachers help, and we can fix those potholes and keep moving. So this is the main thing. So pothole is not good, but yeah, it's a part of life. So we should realize that one, and we need to fix those with different parameters and keep moving. So this is one learning from that.
Hello Mayank. Mayank.
Potholes is making a way of life to learning how to way of we are doing, like a small type of goals we learning there, and we can say that सही रास्ते पे अगर चलेंगे तो ये पोर्टल्स कभी अपनी लाइफ में नहीं आएंगे. छोटे छोटे स्टेप्स और इस लेने चाहिए, एंड we can say that every day situations are like potholes coming in our life, then you can go in very fast, so you can every time you will fall down, and you can learn from that, and you go will way of right directions. Thank you.
Yes. Rajesh sir.
Yes, sir. If there is any potholes on the road, then engineers comes and they repair it. So similarly, in our life, whenever we find out the weakness and whenever we find out the weak side of then we should work upon it, and we should remove it from our life, and we should convert it to strength side. And whenever potholes on the road, that time we become more conscious, and we drive the car or we drive the vehicle in a very conscious mind. So in our life also, if there is any problem or if there is any obstacle, we should be consciously drive, and we should be consciously go ahead. We should not stop, and we should not let any problems go ahead, because later it may create a bigger problem. So we should be conscious about all the things. So that's it.
Yes, Lalita ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. I'm just comparing with this life all. The road like a life, how much strong we are, how much we do efforts, and that all. The potholes that I'm comparing like a failures in our life. So whatever your life, how much strong your willingness and that determination and everything, but the failures will come to your life, and you have to be very, very alert, and you have to search the way to come out. Whatever you do, that life is not full of success. Failures will be there surrounding you. So you must know how to come out from the depression and this everything that you need to take care. That's it. Thank you.
Talking about the potholes will be there on the road. They will be there in your way also. But how to dodge them, you should know. If you get stuck, then we should not. I mean, whenever your vehicle gets into the pothole, what we do? We just slow down. We just don't stop. We just slow down and we just cross it. So there will be times in your life, like there will be hurdles in your life where you will feel that you will get stuck. You will feel like, no, I am done. But you should. I mean, you should not stop. You should just slow down a bit. Think a while. You should then just face that hurdle. Like if we talk about, like, there are a lot of things if we say. So hurdles will be there in your life, potholes will be there in your life. So some will be small, some will be big. Comparing to them, like small challenges and the big challenges. So you should never stop, and you should just dodge them, or else if you get stuck, then just think over it and do not stop and just cross it over. And thank you for taking part for this session. What you learn, I mean, I want to unmute everyone, and what you learn from the session, just a single point from everyone, just a single point. And I will think, like, this is what the teachers, I mean, we all have celebrated teach. Everyone is a teacher for the day. Everyone shared our ideas. Everyone shot our mindset. Everyone have tried to learn something or the other from their situation, from these slides, from our day-to-day life, where we are surrounded with. So our nature is also, our surrounding is also a teacher. Every one of us is a teacher, and everyone has a different kind of thinking. Everyone has a different mindset. So we have learned, like, we all have learned, yeah, this could be the possibility, this could be the possibility. So what you have learned, just a single point from everyone, just a single point. Next 10 minutes and we are done. Yes, Abhay sir, let's take it from you only. Abhay sir? I think let's take Uma ma'am.
Learned the art of giving from the tree, then the art of nurturing from the soil or to grow the vegetables.
Yes.
Then learned
Only
to
one
be
thing,
firm
one thing.
like the road.
Yes.
So learned a lot of things from this session. Thank you, Mohit, for the opportunity. Wonderful session. Awesome.
Ashutosh sir.
Learned so many things, but the most I can't differentiate.
Whatever
between-
comes to your mind from the session, like you have told about, like, there were 7 slides. So I mean, 6 to 7 slides.
Yes, life is like a river. Just flow with it. What
Yes.
will come in your life, just go with it.
Very well said, sir. Lalita ma'am.
We must nurture our life like a vegetable, and be nutrient like a very fruitful. We should be very fruitful like the skin life. This one not, and from the road that I learned, you should never be depressed. That definitely you will get a destination.
Yes. Rajesh sir. Rajesh sir is there? Yes.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Like vegetable, like whenever we chop vegetable, it can be used then also. So whenever we face any problems, and if we if someone crushed our life, then we should not be sad, and we should go ahead.
Vinay sir.
Sorry. So it's like nature has given very beautiful, gift, we can say. where we can learn from positively or negatively. It depends on person to person and how we perceive them. So totally we can have a we can learn and like grow accordingly.
Yes, Yusuf sir, I know you are late, but then too you have spoke almost 2 slides, 2 or 3 slides. So what you learned from this, from those?
Okay. If I talk about vegetables, then I think the vegetables are very cool, and they actually we can learn many things from vegetables as they cool, and I think they're very patient. And because you take it from a tree, but they produce it one by one, and they do not complete the process. So they are very patient, and they believe in themselves, and that is why it happens. So we should learn from them.
Yes. Mayank.
We can learn from Port's small part on us from learning. We go by learning to small steps. How to go by small steps? We can learn from how to by roads by way of uh, way of take the small scales of like that.
Okay. So
Uh,
anyone
uh,
pending? I think I have learned lot of things today. Like starting from the photo. I mean, I started from the flowers and from the trees and from the rivers, from the road, from the pothole, and everyone wherever I mean, I can just make out like you should always be the giver in your life. You should always try to give people, and that definitely will make your life very much simple, very much easy, and there will a lot of people will be there to assist you. So thank you everyone for joining us. Happy Teachers Day, and we all have teached each other about our surrounding and what we learn our with our nature. So thank you everyone for joining, and good day, good night everyone. Have a wonderful sleep, and happy weekend. Good night everyone. Good night.